All right, let's talk about Clone Wars Adventures number 7. Yes, this one's a hardcover. This is weird. I'll talk about this. So, what these are, elementary schools typically got special printings of things where something would be a paperback and they'd be converted to hardcover. This is one of those. I didn't know they did these with digest sized comics, but I actually have a couple of these. This is the only one that I have of Clone Wars Adventures, though. So we'll start with Creature Comforts by the Philibok Brothers, colors by Rhonda Pattison. In this, Anakin and Obi-Wan are attacked by a series of monsters. That's pretty much it. It's pretty enjoyable. Next, Spy Girls. This is by Ryan Kaufman, art by Stuart McKinney, and colors by Dan Jackson. In this one, Padme goes undercover at a... Well, she basically spies on a senator who is turned traitor. That's pretty much it. Next, Impregnable. This is by Chris Avallone, art by Ethan Beavers, and colors by Dan Jackson. This is a Boltar Swan story. She's a Jedi that's seen for 2 seconds in Attack of the Clones. This is an early Clone Wars story. This is probably one of the earliest ones in the timeline. So we got Phase 1 clone troopers in this. She's trying to stop a separatist that's killed all of her troops. It's interesting. It's weird. But I liked it quite a bit. The last one of this is called The Precious Shining. This is by Jeremy Barlow with art by the Philibok Brothers and colors by Rhonda Pattison. In this, 3 guys are trying to get off their planet and they're going to rob the bank that one of them works at. They disguise themselves as clones and it doesn't quite go their way. This is one of my favorite stories from Clone Wars Adventures. It's just so goofy and sad at the same time. It's like the perfect mix of all ages material. I really like it. So overall, I really like Clone Wars Adventures Volume 7. I think it's one of my favorites of this whole series. This is one that I read a lot as a kid. Big thing was, it was Anakin's knighted in this. I think this is the first time we've seen that in this series. Well, no. It's the first time we've seen Anakin and Obi-Wan together looking like they did in Revenge of the Sith. We've seen Anakin already, because he had that story in the 5th volume with what's-her-face from the Revenge of the Sith video game, making her canon, which is nice. But we hadn't seen that before. It just... Honestly, I was always surprised when these came out, and I was always happy when they did. Because this is 2007. Clone Wars had been done for a while, so these were just nice to have. Just little adventures here and there. As Clone Wars wrapped up, until it didn't and became TCW. So, anyway, I give this a solid 4.6 out of 5 stars. Well worth your time.